a
few moments ago, but Teaser, a total other animal on Samus.
Yeah, I mean, a commanding victory against Luir is one thing. A commanding victory against Teaser is quite another. It's going to be much, much more difficult for Jahzz0 to find the same sort of confirms that he did in the previous set, but knowing Jahzz0, that's exactly what's on his mind as well, so he's going to be looking for the same sort of things. Now, quick question, is semis best of 5?
Semis is not best of 5.
Still best of 3, okay.
Still best of 3.
Top three only, gotcha. So we won't be getting into best of 5 territory until we hit winners finals, and that means that this set is a whole lot more volatile.
Oh yeah, and especially with the way that we see Jahzz0 playing these sets, we know that he's not afraid to kind of wait it out, throw the Hotto, see what option comes out, and then come in with that landing nair to get these crescent combos. But Teaser, you can't really let him just farm these charge shots and then start throwing the missiles at you at all.
I mean, maybe he can. Jahzz0's looking more than content to take a couple of hits from Teaser while just kind of staying airborne a little bit more than he did during the last set to just keep his distance, and I like this from Jahzz0. He's not over-eager to get in against Teaser. He knows that his opportunity to get damage will come eventually, and once he does get that opportunity, he's taking it, but in the meantime, he's more than content to play the patient game.
Yeah, and to your point, he's doing a great job trapping Teaser right now, keeping him in the corner. Teaser able to get off the ledge successfully and push him away, but what I have... And again, this is what I mean. Teaser is such a momentum-heavy player that what looked like a commanding Jahzz0 lead, it's now back to a dead heat.
Yeah, both of these very, very even between the two of them. The difference is that Teaser's going to have to maybe work a little bit harder for this KO if he is going to find it, or maybe not. Maybe just a dash attack on Jahzz0's landing to take out the first stock. And now here, this is where Teaser loves to be. He loves to have a little bit of a lead so that he can play his distance game, but it's going to be evaporated almost instantaneously by a sure you can confirm by Jahzz0.
And Jahzz0 is playing this plan absolutely perfectly. He's kind of waiting for Teaser to throw out a soft option and weaving in him back and forth in between these projectiles. Unfortunately, Teaser taking him for an absolute ride with this up air string. But Jahzz0 is doing a great job going in and out and trying to force a grab and then running in immediately after with that nair to try and force something strong.
Yeah, that's just really the thing about this matchup in general on paper, too. Like, if you were to list out the strengths and weaknesses of each of these characters on paper. Well, Ken, one of his biggest weaknesses would be struggles to get in. Samus, one of her biggest strengths would be excels at keeping people out.
Correct.
And those two things, they don't match up very well if you're the Ken player.
Right, and I think you do have to get a little bit of creative accounting going. Right now, I think Jahzz0's trying to keep Teaser pinned in the corner so he can at least start mounting some type of a comeback, because right now, being at 105 versus Teaser with the clock ticking against you, not a place you want to be in.
Right, does not want to let Teaser get too comfortable with the lead and just kind of run away for the next 4 minutes, parrying that charge shot. And look, yeah, this is just Teaser through and through, just charge shot, because Jahzz0 knows that that is Teaser's space, and he cannot invade, and maybe just the sheer pressure emanating off of Jahzz0 ends up taking Teaser down.
Yeah, I mean, that is a crucial misstep from Teaser. Jahzz0 can... okay, well...
2.5%, that's plenty.
Yeah. We got some extra credit. Now, back to that same game plan that we have seen throughout this set entirely. Jahzz0 coming in, faking with that shield pressure, and then immediately weaving out. Hasn't really used the focus cancels yet, but again, we see he's tried to call that jump very early.
Parries the rising up air, now gets the down tilt into the crescent kick by Jahzz0. Another parry too, keeping Teaser trapped on ledge, but that rising fair does its job beautifully, gets Teaser out of that situation. 29-30, both of these players very, very even, and Teaser starting to run away with this a little bit. Jahzz0 needs to find exactly that. Now we're back to dead even yet again. This is such a close set.
Yeah, and last to that point, Jahzz0 is now starting to look for these quick kill confirms. You can see that he's trying to land empty on Teaser, get these down tilts, and then start maybe something with the crescent kick combos. But Teaser obviously aware of that and now using these weak missiles to try and deter him from jumping up.
Yeah, Jahzz0 is going to be able to get the shield up in time, though, to avoid the charge shot. Now trying to close distance between the two of them. Gets the down tilts into the crescent kick. Now has Teaser deep off stage, not a position that he wants to be in. He's got to get off the ledge. Jahzz0 had the perfect spacing at the ledge, but he didn't pull the trigger in time on the option. Teaser might take him for all he's worth as a result. Jahzz0, I think, messed up the confirm there. Didn't get the option that he wanted to. Saw him shaking his head, but it's not going to matter because that's going to be the shield break by Jahzz0, and then just the little short hop to push him that little extra bit off stage, and he falls to his doom.
Yeah, and that little bit of extra credit is just enough. Jahzzo immediately asking for the run back, and Teaser wants to think on what happened in this situation. When you have Ken landing on you in the corner last, you can't let him get that strong up tilt, down tilt, and then immediately goes for the axe kick. That is almost guaranteed to end in a very bad time for whoever's on the receiving end of that combo.
Yeah, and I honestly think it didn't. It was kind of unnecessary for Jahzzo to force the fall to his doom out of Teaser. I think at that percent, just about anything would have found the KO. Regardless, though, Jahzzo takes game number 1. We're running it right back in game number 2. No delays, no breaks, just PS2 all the way, and we'll see if Teaser can maybe find a little bit of a different result without an SD this time to make sure that Jahzzo isn't the one advancing to winner's final.
Yeah, and one thing I think that Teaser might have done is just think on the decision of this map choice. I know it was a very close game, but Jahzzo has been approaching using these platforms to get from Teaser, and Teaser is playing with a vengeance right now.
Whoa! Wow, what a beautiful confirm by Teaser into the back air to close out the first stock, and not a lick of damage on him yet. Even now, still looking for extra credit without having taken a single point of damage, and this is a completely different Teaser from the one we saw in game number 1. The adaptations are out, and they are strong.
Look, if you've ever been a fan of college football, when Nick Saban loses a game, he beats the hell out of his next opponent. Teaser is Nick Saban when it comes to losing game 1. You don't let him lose game 1.
That's an insane honor as a student at Alabama to be the Nick Saban of anything. So Teaser being the Nick Saban of Smash is a high compliment, but he's definitely proving himself deserving of that title with the adaptation we see coming out in game number 2. And good parry by Jahzzo, though.
Jahzzo is doing a great job now of trying to mix up a little bit more indiscriminate options. I think he has been made on these empty lanes.
Jahzzo missing just barely the confirm that he wanted there. Finds it the second time around, though. Gets the combo into the Shoryu for the stock.
Yeah, and the thing is, Jahzzo, I think he has been made. We talked about the empty landings before, and Teaser is just calling these out continually with the screw attacks.
Goes for the Hadouken, but it's just completely beat out, completely transcended by the charge shot. Now coming back down. Good shield from Jahzzo, but it's looking a little bit small. Has to get off the platform almost immediately, and this is where Teaser's comfortable. We've said it before. He's got a lead, and Jahzzo's having trouble approaching. He could not be happier with this.
Yeah, and right now, Teaser is just trying to get him into a place where he can land that grab, put him off stage, and close out Jahzzo's stock. Right now, Jahzzo trying to get that spacing for an early kill, but this is not where you want to be if you are Jahzzo.
This is not where you want to be if you're Teaser, actually. Jahzzo catching with the down tilts, but gets popped up by the mine. The jab comes out from Teaser as well. 178. You know what that means? Well, it means you're going to die from a fair, but I was going to say rage. I was going to say it means that Jahzzo has full rage on the board and has the opportunity to kill early with something like a Shoryu confirm.
Even now, I'm still scared to hell and back about the call-out Shoryu. We haven't seen Jahzzo go for it yet, but if you land above Jahzzo, expect that Shoryu, and it is a threat and a half.
I don't know, man. Teaser lives in Georgia, so he definitely knows how to DI Shoryu by this point.
Oh, yeah.
Probably won't be dying, at least not yet, especially because of how heavy Samus is. So this might start looking like a wrap for Jahzzo. Not quite. Great DI, like I said, knows how to DI it.
Yeah, and right now, one thing that I completely neglected to say was Teaser is just on a rampage trying to close this stock out right now. You can tell he's playing with a head of steam, absolutely confident in his decision making, especially by sticking to his game plan and not really deviating from too much else.
Full steam ahead. That is Teaser's play style for this game. Now trying to find that retreating fair. Goes for the down tilt instead. Now pops Jahzzo high up. Avoids the focus attack. Tries to get a back air instead. Running back, charging charge shot again. Trying to get Jahzzo boxed out. And with that charge shot, it's just Chekhov's gun at that point. You see it charging, you know it's coming, and it's coming for you.
Yeah, and one thing we saw immediately, Jahzzo said, run it back. I don't care. I'm going to shake it off. Jahzzo is such a confident and swaggy player. He's going to shake it off and come back stronger this game. Yeah, look, right away.
Take a quick drink.
Yeah, take a drink.
Cool yourself off. Get ready.
Calm down.
Prepare for next game, because especially knowing that it's your counter pick, you can take Teaser to whatever stage you want. You can get that favorable zone to play this matchup in, lock onto the Ken, and get ready to go.
Yeah, and immediately going to the Ken. We got the run back to the PS2. Jahzzo, we know your secrets and success from game 1. You have to make sure that you are being that ambiguous man, creating that devious movement, and once you get in, maximize on that single hit like you've been doing so well.
Right, and that's the thing that I really harped on at the start of game one was Jahzz0 was much more patient in that game. He was like, okay, Teaser wants to box me out, I'm fine with that. I don't need to approach yet.
Yep.
Once I approach, I'll find my damage, but later, it doesn't matter until that point, and I really like that up air into the true Shoryu for a lot of damage there. That's 26% off 2 hits.
Yeah, and exactly that. I think now Teaser has gotten a little bit of a read on Jahzz0 just wanting to wait on these platforms, and Teaser has become uncharacteristically aggressive throughout this set as it's evolved on.
Oh, the up B whiff from Teaser, but he's going to be able to fast fall past it so the punish doesn't come out from Jahzz0 in time. And here it is. He's just waiting for Jahzz0 to land on his shield so he can pull the trigger on that up B. Now looking for the back air, looking for the charge shot. Doesn't find either.
And Jahzz0 right now doing a very good job of trying to keep this pressure by using these fade outs, using the focus attack cancel. But unfortunately,
There it
Teaser
is.
covering everything with this fair. Oh, just barely making it back.
Just barely missing getting caught by that, but Jahzz0 reads the air dodge in from Teaser. It's not going to be the stock yet. He's a little bit too low percent. Jahzz0 tries to find the confirm with the focus cancel back air instead. Neither one of them is going to work out though, so Teaser gets back to the stage and is still living, at least for now, but Jahzz0 might rectify that very shortly. No, still alive. I love this DI from Teaser.
Yeah, Teaser is doing such a phenomenal job of ensuring that they are preventing any case of, and what a crescent kick, living still.
I am amazed that Teaser is still alive. Frankly, in shock, and I think Jahzz0 might be too, but
Yeah.
he rectifies that situation pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely not letting him get away with that at least twice in a row. Jahzz0 gonna be in a really precarious spot trying to get
Up
back
throw?
to the stage. Yeah, no. Okay, now you certainly have to be at upload percent, right?
He has to be, but it's not even going to matter. We won't get the opportunity to find out as the fair finds its mark, sending Jahzz0 into the blast zone, and now we've got a full reset at 4:57. So we're nearly 2 minutes in, and we just lost our first 2 stocks. This is shaping up to be a nail-biter at the end.
Oh, absolutely. And one thing that we can see is Teaser is just completely complacent right now with going back and forth between these 2 platforms, just saying, you know, I know you can't fight me in the air. You want to remain grounded. That's where you're strongest as a player.
Oh, look
like
at this,
you
though.
mentioned. Ooh.
Great combo from Jahzz0 to pour the damage onto Teaser, and now he's just doing that same thing that we saw during games 1 and 2, retreating back, getting his space, but this up air chain could be big. No, good use of the focus cancel to retreat backwards. I like everything that Jahzz0 is doing right now.
Yeah, I also like how Teaser is using these Zairs to try and poke out Jahzz0, daring him to land and swing at Teaser more importantly, keep him off stage, and now calling out these options. Like you said, Jahzz0 in the air is not a
Look
good
at
time.
this. Every single move that Jahzz0 tries to mix up his positioning so that he can get past Teaser, Teaser's ready for and get the punish on that back air, that up B, all of it. Jahzz0's getting sniped out of, and now he might not even make it back onto the stage fully. No, okay, he is able to get past Teaser's fair at the
Whoa,
ledge.
barely, but 175, and the last hit sends him out. Jahzz0 popping up. He is ready to try and close this out, maybe get a quick stock so he can bring this game back to a more neutral setting.
85%, that's definitely not like out of the range of something that Ken can kill at. But here's the thing, Teaser has a lead, and Teaser with a lead just means that he can play his game. He can be on the other side of the stage from you, charging that charge shot and not care about anything else that's going on. Jahzz0 tries to find the confirm there. Now at 110%, a Shoryu confirm is for certain going to do it, but Jahzz0 has to find that confirm in the first place, and Teaser certainly isn't going to make it easy. 68% already built up, and he's not having an easy time getting back to stage.
And again, to that point that you made earlier, Last, Jahzz0 is having such a hard time getting back to the ground and establishing his footing. Teaser is just abusing him for trying to land in any ways. It feels like every option is covered by Teaser.
Speaking of every option being covered by Teaser, just rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat. And oh my God, how long is this going to go on for? Let him down.
As a family, please. Up you go.
Up you go to the sky. That is going to be a 2-stock to close out game number 3 from Teaser. And that means that we can actually say that every single one of those grenades had a purpose, because they built up that little bit of extra damage on Jahzz0 as he tried to make his recovery back to stage, brought him into the percent that up throw would have been able to kill at, and then allowed Teaser to close that out.
Yeah, you can't let those morph ball, you can't discount the morph ball bombs at all. They did their job, they did their service. MVP of the set for sure for Teaser.
And Gimmer, I know you're watching this back later. I know that's going